Good morning. My name is Chris, and thank you for joining me today. I'm going to be doing some portrait drawing today and trying something new. I've got a camera and a microphone to capture some audio and video, and I'm going to be recording my screen as well as I work, just to try something new. If you want to follow along, or if you're just curious, you can just chill out and relax, have a coffee, watch me draw. I'm gonna talk to you a little bit as I go. Yeah, so I've done some warm up already. I would just like to do some lines usually in circles just to warm up the arm. And I find myself doing it anyway here some more just because it is so much fun. Just get the flow, get the arm going. I have a reference pulled up on my second monitor here. So I'm going to just dive into that. Oh, I was on the wrong layer. Okay, so let's pick a little color to go in the back. And I think I'm going with a pink for this particular one. I'm going to avoid using my keyboard. So I'll go up to the top, select the fill. And that'll be my fill layer. Go up, and I'm going to pick something a little darker, more saturated, same hue. And what I like to do as well is this software, I should mention, is called Krita. It's open sourced drawing software, kind of like Photoshop, but it is made specifically for digital painting in mind, not so much photography. So built in, it has this recorder, which you can tweak the settings there. And let me see if I have anything stored. Yeah, so that's the last one I did. I'm gonna just discard that, and I'll hit record. So it's gonna take I guess it makes a JPEG every so often, and then it'll string them together afterwards into a little video. Anyway, here we go. So got my paint bucket. I've already done that, so now I'm gonna switch over back to the brush icon here. Pick up fun brush to work with. This one's not too bad. It's not too thin. This one's a little too thin. I say that, eh? Not too bad though. Let me turn off my phone. Okay. This one or this one? This one's a little thicker, right? I forget which one I used for my last one. Well, we can always switch back and forth, right? So when I pick a portrait to draw, I'm going to usually one resource to find them. And then how to pick them, well, it's for the shapes. Some of these portrait photos have interesting shapes in them. My wife asked me why I like to draw old people, and I think it has more to do with the shapes of the face tend to be a little more interesting on older people. So this is just a quick block in. I'm not sure I'm going to keep it. I'm kind of testing out this pencil, the thickness of it. 10 pixels, eh? Opacity 15. And what was this other one? 10 pixels. Oh, it's just got a different setup to it. Yeah, I think I'm going to use that one. Okay, let's use this one. So I'm just looking at my reference and I'm soaking in the main characteristics, the shape, the general outline, the contour. So I'm going to block that in first. I press tab, gets rid of the UI, and then I get a little more screen space to work with. So I want to block in the whole thing first so that I don't run out of space. And the way is best to work is your painting or drawing your painting, whatever, should always be finished. You should always leave it in a state where you could walk away and be satisfied. What I mean by that is you work your way around and you add details. So I'm just going to go from the back. It's got a nice kind of almost a 90 in the back. It curves down gently, and a really fun little swoop in the middle, in the front there. There's a forehead that's got a nice curve to it. See, I'm worried I'm going to run out of room already on the bottom, so I'm going to try and approximate bottom of her head back here to her chin here, and just kind of make a line like that. That should work. And so I've got a line for where her brow is compared to up here where her hair is kind of doing its thing. That looks like a good separation. There's the kind of side of the hair, and it kind of goes in like this and does a wavy thing here and comes down, and the ear is hidden, but you got this nice kind of flat Mentos looking earring. That's too high. What you can do is, well, I'm gonna leave it. Let's block in some other things first. If that's where I like the brow, then the nose comes in like that, and then back out, and just to kind of put the bottom-ish, and then we have this angle here coming out. So this kind of works, I think. It's not a big nose. So I'm not used to talking while I draw, so this is kind of fun. Also a little challenging, because I'm trying to focus but also talk. I tend to mumble, so I'm wondering if this mic is picking up everything. A lot of traffic outside. So there's approximately the eye, the lips, the nose. And we'll kind of finish off the block in off of this chin. It kind of goes down like that. Yeah, that earring is too high. Okay, let's lasso it. So D is my shortcut to lasso. Nope. I am going to undo there. What's my lasso? Oh, S, of course. Lasso. It's lasso. T is a shortcut, so I can grab it. I'm going to pull it down. I think that's closer to where I want it. Yeah, I hit enter, and Control D gets rid of the lasso. Lasso. And B, back to brush tool. All that without leaving the canvas. So, did my color change? It totally did. Okay. I'm gonna have to leave the canvas after all. Pick the last color I was using. That's a handy little color history toolbar there. Back to canvas. Okay. Let's start drawing. We're kind of lagging behind here. So there's some flatten that a bit. Comes out and in. And a few hairs go out like that. We're gonna come up and down a little bit. You know, I'm not trying to perfectly reproduce this photograph, because otherwise, like, I think it's a good photograph. Why am I trying to reproduce it, right? So I'm taking bits and pieces and I'm trying to get close, but I'm also having fun. I'm gonna have fun with it. Hair is always kind of funny. You want to suggest a lot without having to put down a lot. Got kind of loose hairs there I'm going to leave alone for now. Let's get back into the face. So the jawline, it comes up and meets this earring kind of. And we have some lines here. They kind of connect up with this portion of the cheek. And the nose does some hard lines here that connects up with the creases around the mouth. I think, yeah, these distances don't look too bad. Zoom in a little bit. Don't want to go too hard with any of my lines, but I've already done that. Nice round up off the lip here. Trying to give it form, right? It has form. Don't want to just do contours. And well, shading and stuff's gonna help with that. Okay, so a little touch on the lips there. Move on, do something else. So this chin is maybe a little too big, or goes down too far a little bit. Off the corner of the mouth here. Maybe something like that. And this is going to come off there. And indicate her, she's got a strap for her purse here on her shoulder. So we'll indicate that. Oh, I'm a little too high with that. Let's undo. Should be way down here. The thing you have to try and avoid is tangents. Wow, those lines are terrible. Oh, that's okay. Let's move on. getting a little more defined now. Okay, getting a sense of the hair a little more now. That's nice. Cut in a little bit with the forehead. Just trying to stay light. Again, I've picked a photo, unfortunately, that only shows the one eye. Should really try and show the second eye next time. But that's okay. Makes for a good photo. Kind of get the indication of it. Zoom in a little bit. I like to spend a little more time on the eye. It's still kind of rough though. No, it's very rough. Right. That's okay. Good for now. Try to do a little bit. I'm going to do a little bit to get me a long way, hopefully. We'll come back to it. Okay, so that I might want to live a little bit more to the left and up. But yeah, let's do it. Lasso. Okay, we're gonna move it over. Yeah. Over and down a little bit, maybe from here. Yeah, right there. Turn the lasso off. Back to brush. Okay. Okay, that's an ugly line. This works. This is better. So this comes off into here. And off of this. Guess that doesn't go quite as high. And off of here is just, you know, a few of these. E goes to erase. I prefer erase over undo. Gonna have fun with this eyebrow. Although it should be a little lower here. Let's do this. And it comes all the way around. Some scrunched up nose. You can probably hear the buses and the cars. I'm living in the city and it's unavoidable. I've gotten used to it a long time ago, but trying to set up this recording, I was like, oh yeah, I can hear that pretty good. Yeah, pretty loud. Okay, so it's coming along. Back here, we can touch up that shirt bit. Some stitching we can indicate. There's some dotted lines here. Some messy dotted lines. Can you hear the sirens? Be a little gentler with those. Yeah, this circle is kind of pathetic. That's okay. Oh my god. No, it warmed up, but sometimes it's not enough. Sometimes not enough warm up. Okay. Usually I do this with music, but today I'm just chatting with y'all. It's a fairly one-sided conversation. Maybe we'll do a live stream one day. Let's gotta see how this turns out first. So I'm getting down to the final touches with the line work, and then we'll add some tones and highlights. Because I don't want to spend forever on this. It's already been 26 minutes. So let's try to wrap this up. So teeth. It's indicating a few teeth here. I don't usually like to do that, but let's see how it looks. Yeah, terrible already, I can tell. Although I might add a certain something. Well, it adds a certain something, I will say. But is it necessary? Why should we do this? So eyes, lips, biggest ones. These lips are tricky because there's subtle angles and shapes that we pick up on real quickly without, subconsciously pick up. That doesn't look right. That doesn't look right. So eyes and lips, kind of where I spend the most time. So there's quite a few lines down here. Don't think I should do them all, but I'm going to have to do some of them to just add to what I'm seeing here, or be faithful to what I'm seeing, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure this is adding anything. Yep. Yeah. Okay, getting closer. Okay. I don't know. That's not too bad. We could jump in from here. Yeah, why not? Step back and have a look-see. There's a seam in her shirt that can represent like that. Something up with her hair feels a little off. I want to come up and down a little bit, maybe. Okay. And how about that? So I'm gonna tab out, gonna switch to a new layer, or make a new layer, and drop it below the line layer. Switch over to my little charcoal rock. And we're gonna make it lighter, less saturated. Kind of close to there. Let's try that. And reduce opacity by about 1/3. And just for first few lines, we'll just test it out. Let's make it big so we can get some good coverage. There's shadow under here. This is all in shade. This is mostly in shade. This is all dark in here. Bit of some shadow here. Let me try that again. That's a gross sound. I'll try not to do that again. And she's got like some nice white hair with a little bit of dark gray, and so I'll just do a kind of a fill like this, and then we can go back and lighten some areas up. Try to go with the contour of the face, or the form of the face. And her shirt's like kind of bright. So let's give it a little tone like that. Okay, where do we need more? Darken this up a bit. Just a little bit. Yeah. Maybe that was too much. Stick with it. So the color is off a little bit. Not color, but I mean the hue's the same. The saturation and lightness are different. We'll keep going with it. I don't want to make my brush too small. But for certain dark spots, like in the mouth here, I'm just gonna make it small. Okay, let's widen out the brush again. Let's go back to that lighter color. Not really feeling how dark that was. Let's go back over some of those areas earlier. Yeah, that's okay, right? It works. Guess I forgot to talk. I'm thinking, that's why. So I don't do this very often. I'm just trying to get back into it, actually. I've been a draftsman, I would say, a drawer, a sketcher, for most of my life. But painting is something I didn't do too much of. I'm trying to... I don't want to say teach myself, because there's lots of fantastic resources out there that I'm using and checking out. Kind of feels like watercolor, this charcoal. How's that for now? This is lighter, so I don't really have to do too much. Try to get rid of that. Okay. We can always come back to the shadows. Why don't we jump over, do some highlights. But her hair is a little flat, so let's add some dark, because there are some dark spots like down here. And in there. It's kind of it though. Just want to try to give some shape, I guess. We're just indicating things. How about that? Not too bad. Okay, another layer. And this time we will pick something quite light. Same hue, just lighter and less saturated. And I'm going to pick a few areas. The first one that pops out to me is this area here. The sun is catching it, catching her cheekbone, around her eyes a bit here. That really kind of adds some depth. Her nose is just on the tip, kind of here. Might come back with an even brighter light there. A little bit on her upper lip here. And just the edge here, which I think I need to go a little lighter. No, let's leave it. Let's leave it alone. Okay. Render that out a bit. Okay, back of the neck. Let's jump over here. Okay. Kind of unique, not unique, but you know, those shadow patterns cast shadows from the head onto the neck and the lower rest of your body. Can be deceiving. You know, not deceiving, but I don't think I need to draw the awkward cast shadow it creates. I'm just going to suggest it. Maybe pull this back a bit. So I went into erase mode, so I'm erasing some of the highlights I did here. Kind of there. But this is not a highlight, I'm realizing. So I'm going to go back and do a little bit of highlighting after this, after I finish up with this. Because I do like this effect. It's a mid-tone or something. It's not a highlight. It's on the light side of things, though. Hope I'm making sense. Okay, almost pure white now. Almost, not quite. One or two spots, let's do. Hmm. Okay. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. That does not look right. Let's bring it back a bit. There is a pattern of light here. I'll try to respect that a little bit. Add that in here. And with this kind of smaller version of this brush, I'll go in and add, with the white, some of these. Indicate more of the hair a bit. Gotta be careful though. So I've got it looking half decent. Don't want to mess it up. Okay. Lighten up a bit and let her shirt pop out a bit. Okay, we're gonna call it. We're gonna call it there. For what are we at? Almost an hour? Oh my gosh. Okay, we're definitely calling it. Let's sign it. Dark red. Switch this guy. Just like that. Okay. That is a portrait for today. I'm super happy you joined me. Yeah, leave a like, comment if you want. I'm going to get around to doing more of these because it was fun. So yeah, thanks again. Enjoy the rest of your day.